Oh, goodness gracious. All right. We're ahead of schedule, but technically behind schedule. Let's do this.
Oh, do you have the printer on?
Oh, no, you don't. Good call. I forgot all about it. Hang on. 1 second to plug it in. It is flashing. Hey, we got it.
Not finding.
Give me a second. Go live. Schedule. Alert. Settings. Control V. Next. Next. Hello, Rainbow. Give me a second while we get things together. Give me a second while we get things together. Give me a second while we get things together. Give me a second while we get things together. Whoa.
What is going on?
That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. It's hearing you really well. Your whatever mic is on is looping. Well, whatever mic is on is looping.
Why is...
Mic is
Hang on.
is
Why is... Hang on. Is it me? Hang on. Is it me?
It has to be, right? It has to be, right? It has to be, right? Oh, I gotta mute you. Yeah, it's you. As soon as I mute you, it stops. As soon as I mute you, it stops.
Why?
As soon as I mute
Why?
I don't know what's wrong with your thing. We might not have Mandycam here today, guys. This is freaky. We might have Mandycam here today, guys. This is freaky. We might have here today, guys. This is freaky.
How do I make this
Guys, this is freaky.
inactive?
Guys, this is inactive. Oh, your headphones.
No, it's an OBS. How do I take the audio out of the scene?
Oh, highlight the audio and then hit the trash can delete. That's what it's doing it. To the trash can delete. That's what it's doing it.
I don't see a trash can.
It's right next to the little plus thing where your sources are. Down at the bottom, there's a plus and there's trash can.
I can't select it.
You can't select audio?
No.
You can't select audio? All right.
I have moved it.
Hang on. Hang on. Sorry for the delay, people. Video. Why is this? I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. It's like you added the audio.
I didn't add it. It was there since I added OBS.
How do I make this not exist?
I've been trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because you're hitting. It's still going.
It has nothing to do with the video source. It's been there since. Disabled. No, disabled. My sound is coming through Discord, not OBS.
Right. Okay.
Coming through Discord, not OBS.
Right. Okay.
If that makes a difference?
It seems to have.
That makes a difference? Yeah, but now I have no videos. If that makes a difference? Yeah, but now I have no
Sorry.
videos. If that makes a difference? Now I have no
Sorry.
videos. If that makes a difference? Now I have no videos. If that makes a difference? Now I have no videos. If that makes
What on earth is going on? Mandy has become crazies. Mandy has become.
I'm not crazy.
Okay, let's go over here to this one. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. We are having some technical difficulties. Mandy went and started her computer off like from scratch, and somehow we did something weird. I don't know what's going on. It's picking up the sound from my side and playing it back looped a little bit later. Normally it should cancel itself out, but there's just enough of a time delay that it's actually looping it. So I tried to get it to whatever, but wow, that was intense for a minute there. That was intense for a minute there. Oh, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. We might have to actually kind of kill Mandy's mic for now. Okay, I am joined by my lovely wife Mandy, of course. She's over there. I don't know how to fix that. That was really, really bizarre. We're still working on the spats. I have this, which is my template I created. So I got my template and it comes around and joins up. And yeah, this is what we're trying to make. I will be adding some string on here because in order to keep going, some of the strings are getting too short. Hopefully I have enough string for all that. Otherwise I'll just pull out another one of these pieces. Because if you are new to this, I need to make 4 pieces. So like 2 together each time, 1 for each foot kind of thing, in order to make it work as a spat. So yeah, lots of stuff. Man, it seems like just all kinds of like, grr. Did I mention that Little Caesars is leaving Singapore? And so now my Saturday night, which was always like our happy pizza night, no longer has Little Caesars. And I'm not going to mention who we went to instead for pizza tonight. I don't want to mention them by name because I can't say a single nice thing about them. they made garlic bread with fake garlic powder, like obviously very fake stuff. And to try to make up for the fact that it wasn't real, they put an abundance of this stuff on there, and it was absolutely horrible. And then their pizza, they had a slogan that was saying like 100% shareable, but in no way did they ever try to say it was 100% anything ingredients, because I don't think the cheese was real. I don't think they even used real tomato sauce. It was like they used like hot sauces, well, like that low grade hot sauce from McDonald's, like that instead of tomato sauce on there. It was, the whole thing was absolutely terrible. I was just like, no, this is not. Their dough was at least a little bit better, like the actual like crust of it or whatever, but they had sprinkled some kind of seasonings on that, and so it kind of ruined that part as well. I don't know. It did not pass as pizza. So yeah, that's how my day's starting off. Oh, and I have somehow done something. I don't know if I cracked a rib from sneezing. Yeah, it is weird. There's a lot of places that make an Italian style. Yeah, it really is, right? Anyways. Yeah, I think I may have hurt a rib. I don't know if I sneezed or coughed or did something weird in my sleep, but I have like a bruised rib. There's even good Detroit pizza, except for it's expensive. Italian pizza doesn't have big fluffy bread, and it doesn't have nice thick tomato sauce and heavy on the cheese, and it's thin crust, like making a pizza on crackers. It's like, no, that's not right. Like, not even just thin crust, like a thin bread. Yeah, I had pizza today. Well, I had something that's supposed to resemble pizza. It was round. Yeah, I'll get that. Get a teleporter so we can zap over. So, anyways, yeah, I'm replacing out this short string here. You're not muted because of the pizza. Don't lie to people. Wait, did you ever see if the printer got working? We have a printer here in the office, and it's got a solid light on it like it's working, but I have no. Okay, turn off the app and turn it back on. And I'll do the same with this thing. Okay. So let's see. Nope. I still hear my voice through Mandy's side. I went to turn it up to see that that was going to be a thing. And nope, there is something really messed up with that. And I have no idea how to fix that. I have never had to mute my wife before. This is an absolute all new thing. And I have no idea what is wrong. Oh, it's hilarious. The feedback is still working because her camera shakes moments after like I get done talking. Well, we had a number of people come in and take a look at what we're doing. But they all seem to have disappeared. Hey, Subject 62 made it. All right, so I'm going to replace this string. Let me grab another long red one. So I have my cut string on bobbins because it's a whole lot easier to manage them when they're on a bobbin. Oh, and I got myself a paper cut on my thumb. Kind of sucks. That sounds like a win-win for us. Yes, but there's no guarantees that the pizza won't be wet. Yeah. And just like that, I have a nice new long string. Oops. Uh, yeah, as long as it's real pepperoni. Kinda don't like the fake ones when they try to make it out of beef or something, or turkey. Yeah, kind of. Like there's ways of like masking broccoli so it's not so bad, but it doesn't. You can't hide it from my stomach, and yeah, that tends to be an issue. Broccoli does not go well with a tummy that has avoided vegetables for most of my life. I don't know what that means. Um, that sounds horrible. Wait, is Chinese broccoli the one that looks like a what do they call it? Fibonacci thing? No. Okay. What's that one? Yeah, I can't trust the yums from somebody who like eats something that smells like sweaty feet. Just doesn't know. No, you eat Duran. That just. Ooh. So replacing all kinds of string here. So there's a couple so far. All right. So now I kind of have to bring in the side over here a bit. All right. So random things that we were just kind of talking about over here, just because it's quiet. I want to talk. I went down to the city on Wednesday, and I was looking at clocks because I want one in my office here, like something I can easily see what time it is while I'm on the live streams and stuff. And I saw a clock that looked actually kind of cool. It looked like a little wooden block. And I took a look at the price, and they were like crazy expensive, like $200 or whatever. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why this little digital numbered clock that looks like a wooden block, I don't see why that could possibly be so expensive. So giving up on all of that, I decided today to just kind of look in AliExpress and see if I could find a clock for the office. So I take a look at it online. I find almost the same exact clock as what was in the city for like less than $10. And it's like things like that that makes you like not want to do my shopping anywhere like a regular store. I'll just order online because that's just ridiculous. I kind of almost want to go over to their shop and be like, oh, this looks like this. Oh no. So when your hands freeze up like that, when you've been working on something and your hands freeze up like that, it's usually, oh, what is it? I've got tablets I take for this. It's a, magnesium. You're missing magnesium in your body. So, yeah, there's like a tablet you can take that'll make that go away really quick. I could wait, but I might as well do this one too. So changing out this one, just half a knot, and then get my new string. Yeah, we get this stuff through iHerb. It's called leg cramp, which is stupid because it can be anything that cramps up your hands or whatever. But it's called leg cramps, and it's just these magnesium tablets. And if you take it and you put it underneath your tongue, usually before the whole tablet is dissolved, the cramps go away. I don't know. I was out the other day and got myself an ice cream for a snack. I'm sorry you're feeling sick today. That's no fun. I went out, hit a like a delicatessen type thing, got me a bowl of ice cream, got me some coffee. It was a good time. Kind of felt awesome to be an adult. Hey, Debbie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's it's that season in America, isn't it? It's the season where all the kids just went back to school and all their little snot noses hanging out with each other, passing whatever along. Then they bring it home to the families. Yeah. Yeah, if we end up having to replace too much more string, I will have to switch over to one of the other pieces because I didn't cut that much floss. Oh no. I'm a little all over the place on this. I didn't have a set plan when I picked it up, so I just kind of worked on whatever it looked like needed. But now it's starting to get a little bit more making sense, I guess. It's kind of a bummer that we can't figure out what's going on with Mandy's computer. I really want to try to troubleshoot it. I have no idea what it could be. I am making a spat. I don't know if it's such a like an uncommon thing. I wouldn't be surprised you didn't know it. It kind of makes your shoes look more like a boot. And so it's going to kind of wrap around the ankle and like just be above my Doc Martens, making my Doc Martens shoes look more like a boot, which is pretty slick. But it takes a whole bunch of string. And yeah, wait, I've already forgotten how many strings this is. This is 16 times 4. I have no idea what that is. 16, 32, 64. 64 strings. I suddenly realized it. 16 is 32. Yeah. Yeah, so 64 strings wide. And then basically I have to make 4 of these in order for it to work, because you take 2 of them and you sew it together. So it's sort of like this. And then it comes around, and then I have to like make it join with Velcro. It'll be cool. Gonna be pretty neat. And it's just nothing but embroidery floss, just tied in a lot of little tiny knots. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steel Rose. That's awesome. I don't know why there's an echo. Is it still? Hang on. See if that makes any difference. I had... Right. So those would have been, like, if you're in band, it would have been the white ones, right? Oh, man, there was some real sound issues earlier. It's crazy around here. It was bizarre. But yeah, Steel Rose, I like the colors a lot too. In fact, I have a pattern that's very similar to this tattooed on my arm. Is it still? I don't know how that could be possible. Okay. Crazy. Okay, that was probably my fault. I turned Mandy's mic down, but not off. So. Right on. Yeah, I'm going to have to replace black strings here as well. The darkest red was short, but black ones are real short. Oh no, that makes my voice sound really weird when you speed me up. Just like before, you say that me, take one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I wonder if I went with a really high voice if it made it even worse. You should be caught up by now, though. Anyways. It reminds me. So I was off at the mall earlier this week in this big old bookstore, and I saw that there was some magazines, including cross stitching and needle point type stuff, and right next to it was crocheting for beginners. I was just like, oh. I'm like, nope, I'll be good. I'm not gonna start trying to learn a whole new thing. I'm already the bracelet guy. I don't need to be making a bunch of other weird stuff too, you know? But it was tempting. Beated by LL. Hello. And you added an X with the hello. That's so I didn't buy the magazine, but I bought this one, and I have no idea why there's an X in Spy Family, but that's hilarious. I just saw that X and I was like, yep. Yeah, this is my new obsession is this Spy Family thing. It's absolutely hilarious. Anya is like just the best. Oh, thank you. Hang on, give me 1 second here. Don't run. I will show you. There's a lot more of it. So it's kind of a long flowing pattern. That lady would be my wife. Normally she talks with us during the streams, but for some odd reason, audio is not playing well tonight, and we don't know why. I'll probably end up spending, I don't know, a day this week trying to figure out why. It was working so good before too, which is the weird part. Yes. There's my wave. Honey wave. There we go. I think it proves that we're real people actually here and live. So yeah. Bye. Have a good one. Wow, we're up to like 70 views on the... Yeah, okay, so yes, alpha bracelets, you have the ability to pretty much make anything you want, put a color anywhere you want it. And that's sort of cool, but I always thought it felt like cheating. Me too. Just stream things. Of course you do. Making really good progress here. Like I said, I might not have enough string cut to be able to keep it this one. We'll see. So yeah, just string things. I'm only on the 3rd book of Spy Family. So like basically up to the point to where her brother has met them, got drunk, got kind of belligerent, and left. It's on Disney. I don't know if it can be on 2 different platforms at the same time, but I know it's on Disney right now. I really like the way that this kind of, it's like a fade from the darker red down to the later one. I really, really like this combination. Oh no. Yeah, I discovered them at a bookstore here, and oh man, the book differs from the show a little bit here and there. You can kind of get a little bit more of like what was the essential thing from the book, because you know if you have to go to the trouble of drawing it out, it must have meant something. And so like the anime part is a bit longer. I know, right? Anya is the greatest. I like how when she gets really freaked out, like she'll just go and like find a place to hide. Like, oh no. Oh, I know, right? With the like the big watery eyes and stuff. Wait, I'm somehow not getting chat. Oh, there it is. There's. I'm not sure if I have the easier version of this already on my webpage. Oh wait, no, yes. I just did one. Take it back. On AKAAWOL.com, go to the tutorials, and you can find this exact pattern. It's something about spats. I don't remember what the title of it is. I forgot that I just put that together here recently. Mind you, the pattern is kind of designed to do what I'm making. It would be really long for a bracelet. So I'm making spats here, so that's sort of a thing, but yeah. But if you really like the pattern, you could probably adapt it however you want to. But yeah, it's AKAAWOL.com. Subject 62, you should make. I saw this picture earlier. It looked like a fish tank with like a saltwater fish tank with everything from the fish to corals. All the stuff was all crocheted. It was the coolest thing ever. There was seaweed, there were coral, there were fish, there was all kinds of stuff in there. It was so cool. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. That was, I saw a handbag at a mall down by the Bay Area, and I saw this really fancy bag, and it had this really cool 3D-ish pattern on it, and I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. And so, in about an hour's amount of time, going through numbers of different sized graph papers, I managed to put it together, and then got told that nope, you got it kind of a little bit wrong. Take a look at this. So then I reworked it and got it into a feasible pattern. And yeah, Minute Craft ended up doing it in a grayscale. I've got the original. I got the original. This was, so I did it in multiple colors, but it's got that same really cool, 3D-ish effect. So yeah. But yeah. I'm actually planning on making a bag out of that pattern. Yes. One would watch my videos on bag making. I've made way more than 20 bags already in the last 10 years. Kind of give you an idea. So this is just a flat piece of fabric, but if you know how you double a pattern, right? It's just like two side by side, or this pattern that I'm working on right now is like four things side by side. But if you join them, you can go all the way around in a cylinder, and then just turn it inside out and knot together the base, and then you have a bag. So then you make a nice kumi loops with a nice kumi strap, and it looks awesome. I've got, this is just a small one. This would hold like a bunch of pens or something, but I have huge ones that are, well, I got one that can hold a puppy. I sent that to England. But yes, there's a lot of videos. Take a look at my more advanced stuff if you want to see those. Plus, I have a whole website with all the pictures and patterns and live streams where I made this stuff. So yes, you can make bags, you could make all kinds of stuff. I've got pillows that I did that are on my couch. There's like 3 of them already. I have a wall hanging that is 1.6 meters wide by 0.6 meters down. Yeah. Yeah, I make a lot of stuff and I show how to do it. And I try to show it in a way that you don't have to do it exactly with my pattern. If you wanted to make, like, these are spats. If you wanted to do these spats, but you wanted it to be more like a chevron or something, I'm Right on, right on. Thanks, Alf. Yeah, I make so many different things, and I really enjoy trying to make new stuff. Nice. That's totally awesome. Well, that's why I've been streaming on the vertical, is because it seems to show it to a lot more new people. But the horizontal stream actually is a little bit cooler because, like, in another 20 minutes, everybody's going to try to solve the puzzle. Oh, hey, check it out. Right on. Wait, you're trying to weave portably? Yeah, so this is totally 100% portable. My second bag I was taking with me everywhere, but this is fresh off the printer. It says thank you for subscribing, Elf. Let me put that off to the side up here. This stuff is 100% portable. Where's my oh, it was in my backpack. This is my clipboard. I just used one of these big bulldog clip things, and this, which is out of leather, and this is like the pattern that I have tattooed on me. That is quite similar to the one I'm working on right now, but same kind of colors, just a little bit different. And this is aged. This is like 14 years, 15 years old. So just some really thick leather, kind of doubled up, and that can go with me pretty much anywhere. And it's been to Thailand with me. It's been to, I think I may have taken it to Indonesia. But yeah, goes all over. You can make all kinds of really great stuff with string. And this is technically a lot stronger. It looks like skin got scraped off and that this was the pattern underneath. So yeah. I have a few. I have this one is the semicolon because there was some dark times in my long ago. There's the D for Detroit. This is the flower that is over here in Singapore that I love. This is about my flight from Detroit to Singapore for love. I've got Memento Mori here to remember that life is short and precious. I've got Doctor Who. I've got Kevin from Final Space. I have an elephant for being in Thailand. See, I got a number of them, and they all sort of have their own special meaning. But the one with the scraped skin thing was just, you know, this work of mine. This is like one of my signature patterns. It's just, you know, just part of me. It's just something that I'm into. Heck yeah. I've got a tattoo that says Kevin, but if you look at it, like if I look down at it, let's see if I can get it in here, it'll say Mandy. And if you flip it over, it's Kevin. And my wife has the same tattoo. Right on. Yeah, I went with the semicolon that was more like the, I think it's supposed to be a lotus. I think that's what this part is. Which the lotus is kind of cool because the lotus comes up from like really murky, dark depths and comes up and becomes something beautiful. So. Yeah, Mandy and I have a few matching ones. The elephants, the Doctor Who's TARDIS, and I like the lotus paste when they make the moon cakes. Oh wait, I made this come back one too soon. Oh, right on. Oh, so I've got Kevin from Final Space. Mandy's got what was it? Mooncake? No, moon. My brain is not with it. Yeah. Yes, we both have. We have TARDISes, and we have like the Gallifreyan gear like things around it. Mooncake. Alpha's in Arizona. Ooh. You're where it's very warm. I'm in Singapore. It doesn't get as warm. It's just crazy humidity over here. Well, it's got to be early. Oh, right on. I love how most of the rest of the world likes to call it autumn, but having been from Detroit, I can attest. People in America like to call it fall. I don't know why. Oh, 91. That's brutal. Although that's not. I think our high today was like would have been 89. Oof. Hanfa, hello. Hmm. Yeah, right. Tr take it, take it from me. I know that easy spelling is the way to go. I am making spats for myself. I have a pair of white Doc Martens, and this is going to go over the ankle part to make it look more like I'm wearing a boot. And I think it's going to end up looking so cool. Ooh, 67. Heck yeah. That sounds like a bit of all right. Let's go ahead and pull this off this bit. These black strings are getting really, really short, but I'm going to change them up. Post haste. See, I got into bracelet making and stuff just to kind of help with anxiety and fidgety. So yeah. So like, this is like my therapy, is making all this stuff. So that's why I have a tattoo of it, is because it's beneath the surface that I'm all about the knots. Coming down. Hey, Robert. Wow. I think there's a mosquito in the office here with me. Yeah, something like that. No, I just use regular skeins. I just have a method for trading out short ones for long ones when I'm making bigger projects. You'll see, if you're watching, you'll see me replace the black strings. Have to go real soon here. Doing good, doing good. Well, I say good. I've done something. I've got like a got like a pulled muscle or a cracked rib or something. Yeah, like, see, this string here is so short. There's like, it's even kind of getting difficult to tie a knot with. But I kind of want to do it on a row where it's longer, so I'm trying to do these other bits here. It's like when worlds collide. It's like I just got done dealing with one short string, and now already like the next one is starting to show like it's getting short as well. Crazy. Right on. Yeah, I don't know where they are right now. I've got a few Christmas ornaments I just recently made this year. I'm going to have like a whole November full of doing different ornaments. Ooh, 5 minutes to the, wait, is Elf still? No, well, Elf's on the horizontal. Cool. We should put all of our pictures of tattoo stuff. We should take all of our tattoo pics and put it into, we have like a Discord that actually is called Fresh Ink. We should put all of them in there so anybody that's curious can see them. Oh, is this going to be the thing people are going to tune in for 11:30 just to make sure they can play with the puzzle? That would be hilarious. These are some pivotal peoples. All right, let me put. All right. All right, so Elf can see this here. This black string I'm going to replace, right? So this one is just way too short. There's almost nothing there. So I have a nice long one. I'm going to take it. Oh, by the way, I double up my floss. Mostly because it makes it thicker and going to last longer, but also because I can do this. So I take the two ends of it, put it together, and now I have this long doubled up piece of string. I've already done half of the knot, and then I'm going to put this on the underlying string, and then I'm going to finish the knot. Right, so now that's sandwiched in between these two pieces. And now I take my long one, I make my knot, and put the short one across, and then do the second part. Then I go to the next one. Take this, go across there, bring it up, and put the short one through the middle. And by doing this a few times, I'm making sure that that short one can't come undone even if I run this thing through a washing machine, it can't come out of there. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm just going to do it a few more times. That's plenty. Then take this one and just kind of let it go underneath and finish up my little row here. And then I can actually cut that up. Awesome. Thank you, Celarose. Thank you. All right, it is 11:30. Let's hang on. I need to get my bot opened up here. There we go. All right. Yay. You guys, that was amazing, guys. That was fun. And you guys did it in like 12 minutes. Yeah, string things is like holding like if we kept tallies from week to week, string things is one, I think, almost every single time. That was so much fun, guys. Gave me a chance to get a new thing around my neck that's nice and cold, cooling me awesome. uh, yeah, I don't think it needs to be any harder. I think it's already pretty intensive. I have plenty of time to get up and stretch a bit. Yeah, I used to do the big puzzles myself. There's something about the fact that this one actually has some movement and stuff, and that there's no picture to go from other than memory. The hardest one I ever had was Queen Elizabeth in a red gown with the red carpet, and just the color red was just everywhere. And it was a double-sided puzzle of 1,000 pieces. And seriously, both sides had a lot of red. I don't remember what was on the other side. I remember solving it with the Queen Elizabeth side, though. No. The closest 3D things we've done are a few of these really crazy Lego-like things. The Lego ones? I have somehow lost track of the conversation. There's like side conversations happening. I'm suddenly realizing I'm very confused. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hang on. And let's see. Find. There. So right behind me here, there's a cat. This was done out of like lockable Legos, which is pretty cool. Mandy and I did that during her birthday getaway thing that we did. We put it together. That was pretty slick. They have other lockable ones that makes cats and dogs. There's one that I really like that makes the Nico cat, the one that's got the little waving paw. Oh. Oh, that sounds very unfortunate. Wow. Yeah. The Nico cat. Yep. It was some dude sheltered under a tree because there was a thunderstorm. He saw a cat beckon. That's the whole beckoning cat thing, right? He sees the cat do the wave, so he goes over to where the cat is, and the tree that he was hiding under gets struck by lightning. So the dude dedicates the rest of his life basically to making everybody know about the cat and the temple where the cat was at. And yeah. So that's why you see the Nico cat. The cat is telling you to come in here. Okay. There's those companies that do like big huge posters and stuff like it that you right. Um, if you're gonna skip and go to wallpaper, you can go to those places where they do the big banners for at malls. But if you're gonna do that, get the LED lights from AliExpress and make it like the city, but then light up like different parts, little windows and stuff. So it's even awesome at night. I even saw one thing where it's made for cars with fiber optics, where you make it look like stars and the inside of like the top of your car, the headliner stuff. Yeah, take care, Debbie. Okay. He said she said think about it, quit it. Well, I think I told you guys last week that I discovered that I can get more time to watch shows if I watch it while I'm doing the exercise bike. And I talked about the fact that I got caught with watching a shark one and going, no, 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 because it got scary. Yeah, it happened again today, except for I learned to keep quiet. But there was a carcass of a whale that got dragged out to sea, and there was a whole bunch of, like, I think there were tiger sharks eating at it. And all of a sudden, all the tiger sharks are like, nope, we're out of here. And they're like, why? What is going on that all the tiger sharks all decided to leave? And then this giant great white just kind of shows up. And it's just like, oh, that would be why. And the whole time I'm looking at these people in the water with this like 5,000-pound shark. And I'm like, why are they still in the water? Why? Yeah, I don't get why people would want to be around one of the biggest. It just feels like that shark could just eat them like one bite. They said that that shark could eat 400 pounds of meat, at once. Yeah, that's brave of me. I 100% would not. I don't. Yeah, same. And I'm watching Disney. I know it's got to be like the nicest whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like 200 pounds. That means I'm like I'm a good part of the meal, but I'm not even like the main course. Like, no. Yeah. No. Just stuff just terrifies me. and 100% start getting anxiety. Like, one of these times on these shows, they're just going to show, somebody losing a foot or something. Like the shark just decides, why do I want this cold carcass? There's something warm over here. Hang on. The only thing that would save me is I'm probably soil myself on the spot, and that might just deter the shark. Oh man, Sue floated up the water. Come on, man. That's not cool. So this is crazy. So the two strings that get used the most are being replaced, the black one and the darkest red one. But already the second darkest red is showing signs of being too short. So it's going to have to get replaced soon. This pattern is just, it all seems to be happening at once. Yeah, it takes a lot of happy going along, just making stuff when you have to replace a string. It's extra work. I just one more show. And this is definitely very short. Yeah, these are. Yeah. Actually, I think it's the camera. Can I? Oh, that's wrong knob. No, that didn't help. Because it's very straight on my desk. I don't know. No. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, who was it that was going to look up the battle, great battles? Wait, something battles of history. What is it called? The funny song that's on right now just reminded me of that. Somebody was going to go look up rap battle, greatest rap battles of history. Epic rap battles of history. That's what it is. Oh, jeez. It's all good. Cap locks are fun. It's funny that the first letter was the lowercase and the rest are all caps. So that's kind of funny. I've done that a lot. Jump it. I'll be so happy when I at least get done with the first one of these so I can kind of have a ballpark of knowing like how long it has to be and where the pattern is, kind of what all is involved in it. It's kind of crazy because there's like, I only made the prototype-ish thing out of paper. So this is kind of like the next stage of the making it. So yeah. I still want to know why this looks crooked. I wonder if I... Oh, that's why. Slightly better. And I'm curious as to how long this is so far. Yeah, I'm at least going to have to add another color or two. I've got maybe 4 inches before it tapers in. If we're going to tell stories about how things were in school, back in my elementary school days, I used to have kids tell me, he kind of basically shoved me and tell me to run. And then for sport, they would try to trip me. And I kind of got good at this game where I could outrun them and that they would try to slide in front of me to try to make me fall. And as a result, a number of these boys went home and the parents were upset that these kids were coming home with torn jeans, and they tried to pin it on me like I was the problem. And I was just like, I was not having it. Like, look, I don't want to play this game. They make me play it. It's all about trying to hurt me. And if I happen to survive and they get torn pants. Yeah, I hated the game. And they made me do it like all the time. It sucked. Yeah. It was rough during those days. My parents were like of the mind that you shouldn't fight back. That if, turn the other cheek kind of thing. So I kind of had very little wiggle room. If I fought back, I'd have to deal with my parents. So this was sort of my escape way of getting some kind of revenge for all of the pain that they were putting me through. Yep. Yeah, there was only one real fight that I was just not going to have it. I was in I was probably in the 6th grade when one of my nemesis, this guy who bullied me for years, his little brother came to school, and he was probably 2nd or 3rd grade, but he was little, and he thought because the way his brother used to beat on me kind of regularly, that he was going to have a go at it. And I realized that if I let somebody who's so much smaller and younger beat me up, I am really just going to be, everybody's just going to mess with me. So I beat the hell out of this kid. And I mean, seriously, I was doing I jumped up and came down with my knees into his back while he was down on the ground. I was ruthless because I was not having it. And it was one of the very few times where the teachers were like, yeah, we're not gonna, call your parents about this, or we're not gonna suspend you or anything. That kid probably had it coming. Like, wow. I was kind of amazed, but yeah, I beat the hell out of that kid. Yeah. Yeah, I was very, I don't know. I didn't want violence. I didn't want to be in the fights. I didn't want to have all the attention. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, that's true. I've often wondered what happened to some of them. See, I grew up in Detroit. I had an expensive parka. That was like the popular jacket back in my youth. It has like the fuzzy stuff that goes around the outside and heavy winter coat. Some kid, instead of just trying to tape kick me on the back of my jacket, he used glue and like kind of ruined my coat, trying to put a kick me on the back of my jacket. Like, what the hell? I always wonder what happened to like kids like that. Like, if they're obviously that's like seriously crossing a line. I don't know. Yeah. I'm somehow going to have to replace the second red soon. Nice. One of my bullies had been a few grades above me, and he was the one that used to tell me, like, you're not riding the bus today, and send me home crying. I met up with him shortly after high school, and we wrestled a bit, and basically, we were in a friend of mine's car, and I got him pinned behind me, and I used my legs to just lay into him, like I pressed against the front seats, and squished him so hard that he couldn't breathe. He had to call mercy, and after that, he had a whole new respect for me. So that was pretty cool. Mar, thank you for the compliment. It is a very pretty design. It's been a lot of fun. It was funny last week when I was making the pattern to be put online. I was like, wait, you know, how to draw this out to be as efficient as possible, because this whole pattern, I have it essentially memorized. Hi, Bubblegum. Thank you. Yeah, this is pretty big. It's 64 strings, so it's a bit bigger than a bracelet. And it's getting so long, some of these strings are getting really short. I kind of feel like, you know what, I'm going to back this up and change this one at least. I just don't like it being this short. Yeah, I'm making a set of spats for myself. Like the things that go over top of your shoes to make it look like you're wearing a boot. It's something different. I mean, I've made pillows, I've made all kinds of other crazy big things. So I'm trying something new and different. So taking this short one here, and then take the long one. Oh, thank you. Uh, oh, thank you. Wow, Spain. Very cool. That's awesome. I don't know that we get that many people from Spain here. Francis is a Frenchie, a puppy dog. Yeah. Well, it started off with just Francis, and then like Pope Francis and Francis Bacon, and like all kinds of other things got tagged on there just because it's fun. Wow, is it seriously already 12:30? Holy smokes. Oh, oh. Kung Fu. That's me down. Silent arm. That's At least you didn't name the turkey Thursday, considering, you know. I'm waiting for somebody to figure out why Thursday's a bad name for a turkey. Yay! People understand me as I feel. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, that's. Yeah, it was a Thanksgiving thing. It was very American. All right, on. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit so warped and a little bit so far out there that people don't get like how dark the humor can be. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't imagine having a pet that could potentially be something. Like a turkey or a pig or something. I just can't. Mandy has a story about going to school and they had a pet chicken in the classroom that went home with one of the students during the school break that ended up becoming butchered, turned into some chicken rice or something. Like, you know, getting attached to an animal that's potentially food is just kind of, I don't know. But I guess you could keep the turkey around longer. I don't know. Yeah, see? Yeah, once you let the strings get too short, it becomes so much harder to try to replace them. Aw, that's kind of cute. Ribcage. Standing inside, you see the show tonight. There's a lot of happy cool. Aw, that's awesome. Wow. Okay. gonna just toss this out here real quick. This is this week's schedule. Basically Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday we'll be streaming for the member streams, and then the rest of the days I'm off. So if you're interested to see behind the scenes or see what I'm making, all you gotta do is become a YouTube member. That's awesome. That's the best. You have to, absolutely, you gotta stick to the bit. 100%. Oh yes, I like this song. Why do I always send the paw? Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Not stealing our intention. It's in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Yes. Yes, just string things. Absolutely. What a unique way of enticing people to want to check out my Discord. Fuck are you? Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Why the president fight the war? They always send the book. They always send the book. They always send the book. Why they always send the book? Why they always send the book? Right? Yeah, so next week I'll be changing out the gray and the second red for sure. I hate changing up short strings. It just takes so much away from all of the fun of making stuff. Yeah, we have the pets. We have all kinds of stuff over there. We got projects that we're working on, projects that are completed. I even do some hangouts when I'm just sitting here making stuff. Dude, they always send the poor. They always send the poor. They always send the poor. Another good one. Yeah. Yep. Like okay, so there's the first Sunday of the month hangout, which is just literally just Patreon and YouTube members. But then, like during the week, there are times where I'll just connect to Discord, just to. Heck yeah. But yeah, during the week, I'll just join it. It's very seldom that anybody joins, but I leave it open just in case. Like right now, I can listen to music and like any other kind of chat at the same time. So, you know, if I'm not doing something like recording a pattern, then yeah, I'll have the chats open. Cool. I don't know how much we finished this week compared to like say last week, but it's really coming along, guys. I really do like this a lot. Cool. So it's about midnight. I'm kind of at a nice spot where I can end for now. So, but before I go, I want to thank my Patreon supporters as well as the YouTube members for making all this stuff possible. I go through a lot of string, like a lot. And it seems like every time I go out and buy more string, it's like, I don't know, like 400 or 500 skeins at once. And the only way I can do that is with their help. So thank you guys very much. You guys keep the channel going, honestly. You really do. And help made it so we have 2 different chat to win game and the secret word game, right? Though it's all sponsored basically by the members and stuff. So guys, thank you so much for all that. And yeah, I'll be back next week. We'll see if we can get even more done. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making tonight's stream a whole lot of fun. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.